Dating at the level of your esteem. Would you date yourself? Wanted to share my thoughts on it. People, or at least my friend group, we have certain non-negotiables to finding a mate. They have to have this, they have to have that, if they can't do this and they can't do that, do we have it ourselves? We stay in relationships longer than we should because we are comfortable with that person and we don't to reintroduce ourselves again to somebody else and be vulnerable, because there's a lot that comes with dating, intertwining these relationships with a new person. Talking about your favorite colors, what do you like to eat? Then there's the other side of dating. Well, what do you look like when you're mad? What do you look like when you don't have any money? What is your relationship like with your family? What are the goals that you've set aside for yourself that you have accomplished? Are there any goals that you are still working on? But if you are a strong-minded person, you have so much going on, it's kind of hard to be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't necessarily have anything going on. Achieving a goal that they've wanted to accomplish for many years. For me, as you know, I'm an educator, but I'm also someone who loves to sing, singer, songwriter, and an actress. So in dating, I want to know that the person that I'm with is comfortable with what I'm doing, but not comfortable to the point where I'm just not going to do anything because I don't want them to feel bad that I'm going for it. It's like, either you support it or you don't. So what's going on here? Those are some of the challenges that I've been faced with in dating. Is just, oh, this person isn't going to understand this because they're not in this field. They're not going to understand it because this is not something that they're working towards. And so it makes it difficult. So how do you continue to pursue your goals and dreams without worrying about how your partner feels? Because we spend too much time worrying about how much other people feel. And, oh, I don't want to. I did that in my early 20s where I was just, oh, I didn't want this person to feel bad because I was doing this. Like, I want my family. I want to have a family. And I probably was like 19, 20. I was so young. Thinking that I knew everything. And sometimes I look back and I'm like, girl, are you stupid or are you dumb? Like, these are the things that you should have continued to pursue. My younger self, definitely, I dated at the level of my esteem. I didn't see it, and I didn't see myself going further than where I was at the time because this is what I wanted. And I would encourage younger women to follow their dreams. Think about, would you date yourself? Do you cross off everything? Like, you have this, you have that, you have this, you have that. Okay, cool. So now when you go to the next person that you're dating and connecting with, they have some of the same things too. Because if you have all of this going on and the person you're with has just this going on and maybe this and maybe that going on, is the relationship going to work? Continue to work on yourself before you decide to be fully committed to someone else. Like, commit to yourself. Like, really commit to yourself. What is it that you must accomplish? People spend 10 years in relationships, 13 years in relationships, and look back at the time that went by and regret not focusing more on doing better for themselves. Work on you. Put yourself first. You should be using that time to just be with yourself, build yourself, and get to know who you are, because I'm not the same person that I was at 20. Not even at 25. Not even at 30. Oh, the numbers are getting higher. Even at 35. Like, you grow, you change, you evolve, and your views and ideas change all the time. That's why people are like, oh, marriage, when are you going to get married? I'm like, I don't know. Because everybody has their own ideas of what that looks like. So, okay, so you want me to marry you. You talk about marriage. What does a wife look like to you? This is what I think a husband looks like to me. So, child, that's another conversation. In a place where you're feeling kind of low about who you are and you're still trying to figure out who you are, don't date. Focus on achieving those goals and enjoy life. Trying to be committed to someone while you're still trying to figure out who you are.